When someone says do not die before you visit Malaysia, they are not exaggerating. People are missing out when they visit other Southeast Asian countries and get back without touching Malaysia. This Malaysia travel guide lets you know why. Imagine how it feels to find yourself in the dense jungle in the urban city that you have read about in Kuala Lumpur travel guide. Now, let us fantasize about the pure and clean islands of Perhentian and the mouth-watering food in Malaysia. What about the day you would spend with people in the Cameron Highlands and their tea plantation? National parks teem with incredible wildlife in Gunung, Muly and Taman, Negara. Believe it, you will touch live elephants. But you can only get so close with tigers. Let's continue through this Malaysia travel guide and learn much more. What to do in Malaysia? Climb Petronas Twin Tower. You are not likely to complete your visit to Malaysia without spending a few nights in the capital city, Kuala Lumpur. Try to climb the 1,500-foot tall Petronas Twin Towers there. Also, endeavor to see the Sri Mahamariamman Temple and explore the much-talked-about Batu Caves. There, you will see the amazing butterfly garden. Hike Mount Kinabalu National Park. The Mount Kota Kinabalu is enough a reason to visit Malaysia. Hiking trek is a popular feature of the tallest mountain in the country. When you visit Malaysia, try to reach the peak of this mountain as you trudge through the dense jungle. Maybe you can see as far as the Philippines. Prepare to pay $4 for access, $49 to climb, and $1 for insurance. Go and greet the man of the forest. Orangutan is known as the man of the forest here, and plenty of them are waiting to greet a tourist in Malaysia. There are also Malaysian tigers, Sumatran rhinos, and monitor lizards in the wild. But your visit to Malaysia's national parks and wildlife reserves will spare you of the need to enter the wild to see wildlife. Orangutans are waiting for you also in Borneo, Taman Negara, and Bako National Park. Go whitewater rafting. Whitewater rafting is one of the sports you cannot find everywhere. Therefore, do not miss the opportunity to find your grade of rafting on the rivers in Malaysia, such as Kuala Kubu Baru River and Ulu Slim River. Places to visit in Malaysia. Georgetown. Visit Georgetown, the most enchanting city in Malaysia. There you will find the Chinese temples flanked by mosques and skyscrapers. Among these is British Raj architecture. As you move around the crisscrossing streets in Georgetown, you will find bustling shops, busy cafes, and historic buildings. Malacca. If you want to understand Malaysia's colonial roots beyond what is stated in your Malaysia travel guide, visit Malacca. You will learn about attempts by Portuguese, Dutch, and British to move to Malaysia and their conquests of the Malacca. You will appreciate the diverse colonial history of the country. Parentian Islands. When you move to Malaysia, you need to visit the Parentian Islands to make more sense of the Malaysia travel guide that you read. Snorkelers and divers love the islands because of their reefs and crystalline waters. You too can dive in these islands when you visit the country and see waters teeming with varieties of coral, reef fish, sharks, and turtles. Do not be told by a tourist from Thailand. Pulau Langkawi. Pulau Langkawi is a place you can enjoy your relaxation in Malaysia. Almost every Malaysian travel guide refers to this picturesque retreat, often depicted in thousands of ads, articles, magazines, and websites about Malaysia. Pulau Langkawi is located on an archipelago with over 100 islands lined with sand beaches that magnify the beauty of early morning sunshine. Accommodation in Malaysia. You might pay between $6 and $12 per night for a room in a modest town. In cities like Kuala Lumpur and Georgetown, you may pay as high as $18 as ones of the higher end of the spectrum. Among the values you will get for your money are free Wi-Fi and breakfast. If you want to cook your food, there are kitchens in very few hotels. If you want to stay in a 3-star hotel, the minimum you will pay is $49. Airbnb will cost you about $12 per night for shared accommodation and $40 for a private room. If you can pay $60 per night, you can get an entire home. Eating and drinking in Malaysia. Malaysia is a Muslim country, so do not try to drink because it is frowned upon. If you insist on drinking, you will pay a lot because it is very expensive. There are a lot of ways to eat well. With a few bucks, you can eat street foods such as noodle soup, stuffed pancakes, and skewers. As you step into a restaurant, be prepared to pay more, but foods like coconut rice and pandan leaves can be great. This Malaysia travel guide will be of help to you next time you are traveling there. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe, comment, and turn on the notification bell.